What are you doing? Sitting there doing nothing?
Eric Miller.
Yes?
I'm Bridget.
Bridget. Hello.
Please make yourself comfortable. So.
Yes?
It's been explained to you why you're here?
Yes?
That you and I will meet on a weekly basis as part of your ongoing treatment here. You've been told that and understand, yes?
Yes?
Have you ever undergone any kind of treatment like this before?
No.
Okay. Well, this is not, Eric, anything to be frightened of. This is a safe place. A safe place for us to talk about you. For us to talk about anything you want to talk about. It's okay. Here you're okay. Here it's okay to say anything you want to say about anything.
Okay.
Things become tangled in our lives. Things become tangled up. Do you know what I mean by that?
I think so. No.
Okay. Emotions, I'm talking about. Our past. The things that happened to us in the past to make us what we are. Our family of origin, our conditioning, our cultural background. Inside, it's a mess. Every single one of us is a diabolic mess. We walk around being normal, but all of us inside are unfathomable and messy.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm talking about now?
I think so. Yes.
It's my job to untangle your insides. It's your job, actually. It's your job to untangle your insides, and it's my job to help you along the way. How does that sound?
Good.
Has everything I've said so far made sense to you?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Any question you have is fine.
I have one question.
Okay.
You might think it's a bit of a stupid question.
There are no stupid questions here.
That's good to know.
So what's your question? What would you like to ask?
When does the doctor get here?
I am the doctor. The clinical psychologist, actually.
But you're
Yes?
I didn't know they had black doctors. Nurses, yes, but this?
Okay.
Everything's upside down. Nothing is what it claims to be. Chaos is majesty. Love is degradation. And the world has become a travesty.
Would you prefer someone else? Someone...
Oh, please, I'm not a racist. I'm just not used to being around blacks. A black. I grew up in Belfast. I never met a black person till I was 47. And that was when I went away on my holidays. And the black person in question was a waiter. And come to think of it, he wasn't even a black. He was a Pakistani. I am not a racist. I condemn all forms of racism.
I understand that being Irish, you haven't been exposed to multiculturalism, but that doesn't mean you can use racial slurs.
Excuse me. Can I just stop you there? I think you must have misheard me. I come from East Belfast. I've lived there all my life.
And?
The last thing I am is Irish. My grandfather was killed in the Battle of the Somme. My father died at Dunkirk. And I too would die for my right to be British. My British identity, my culture, our way of life. Ours, our heritage and being, our being. Every summer I parade with the orange. I fly the flag of the Union from the rooftop of our house. I worked for Her Majesty's government to combat the relentless campaign of genocide conducted by the IRA against the Protestant people of Ulster over the course of 3 decades. I am anything but Irish. I am British. I am exclusively and non-negotiably British. I am not, nor never have been, nor never will be Irish.
Okay, you're not Irish.
Thank you.
And I am your black clinical psychologist.
Okay.
So what's happened to you? What's happened in your life that's brought you to this point?
I think you know what happened.
I do.
So why are you asking?
Because I want to hear it from you.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
You don't have to.
I'm afraid I might cry.
It's fine if you do.
Is it?
Everything is acceptable. Everything is allowed.
Is it?
Yes. I assure you it is, yes.
Okay. Yes. Fine. Okay. It happened that my daughter had a daughter.
She's sleeping. She's sleeping.
Oh my, how cute. Now, I'll be quiet. Can I take her?
Go on then.
Oh, she's waking up.
Mom, you totally woke her up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hiya, Dad.
All right, love.
You all right, Dad? You look...
What?
Nothing, you just look tired.
I haven't been sleeping.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You?
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
exhausted.
I'm sure. How is she?
Great, yeah. Och, she's been great. Well, today, anyway.
Of course she's been great. Haven't you been great for your mummy? Mary May, haven't you? Aren't you the best baby in Belfast, aren't you? The best wee baby in the whole of Belfast.
Well, we don't know that.
What?
It's not very scientific.
What are you talking about?
We don't know that this baby is the best baby in Belfast. There may be better babies.
Now, what way is that to talk about your own granddaughter? Better babies. There's no better baby than this one. And this baby.
I know, Dad, it sounds a bit...
What?
Oh, I don't know. Apathetic. Is that the right word?
I don't know what word you're looking for because I don't know what you're accusing me of being.
Now, this baby is the most gorgeous, cutest baby in the whole wide world.
I doubt it.
What?
Nothing.
No, I heard you. Don't think I didn't hear you.
Dad, what are you like?
I know, what is he like? What is wrong with you? I mean, what is actually wrong with you?
Mom, he's just joking.
I'm not.
No, he's not joking.
I'm really not.
Well, you're sort of joking.
No, I'm not.
So what? You don't think Mary May is cute?
Yeah, no. She's fine. I don't know. I haven't really thought about
No,
it.
he never had any interest in babies anyway. Even when you were born, he didn't care.
That's not true, is it, Dad?
No, that is true. When you were born, I didn't understand what all the fuss was about. I didn't really get you.
Honey?
Oh, I like you now. I started liking you from you were about 12. You've developed a personality that I like very much. But before then, I just thought of you as a noisy wee...
What?
Nothing.
No, you were about to say something and then you stopped yourself. What were you about to say?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, Dad, say it. It's all right. What did you think I was?
Well, when you were a baby, I thought you were a
what?
cunt.
What did he just say?
Oh, my God, Dad!
Did he just say what I thought he said?
Jesus, Dad!
What a thing to say to your own daughter. Apologise. Apologise for saying that.
No, Dad, it's a bit...
What?
It's a bit shocking that you just called me that, actually.
And in front of the baby as well.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I said. I haven't been sleeping.
Oh, good God.
I've been lying awake at night contemplating the past.
The past? Like, what about the past?
Like that which went before.
Like what?
Resentments, disappointments, ruined dreams, and entanglements, despair, that which could have been and that which is.
Oh, what are you slabbering on about? Now, just apologise. Apologise to your daughter for saying what you said.
You're right, love. I don't know why I said that word. I'm very sorry, Julie.
Oh, it's fine, Dad. As long as you're okay.
I just need some sleep.
Do you want to hold the baby, Dad? Do you want to see her?
Yeah, okay. No, I don't think I should hold her.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't think I should.
Oh, just take her for goodness sake and stop getting on like a... Now, I'm ready for murdering this man.
Do you mind if I hold her?
Look, of course I don't mind.
You're her grandfather. Yeah, she wants to see her grandfather.
Oh, look. She's smiling. She likes you, Dad.
She is too. She's smiling at me.
Oh, do you love your granddad, do you, Mary May?
Here, who do you think she looks like, Dad?
Oh, I don't know.
Take a good look at her. Who does she remind you of?
What the fuck is this?
What was it? What did you see?
She looked like Gerry Adams.
Who?
The baby.
Who does she look like?
Gerry Adams.
The politician.
The president of Sinn Féin, yes.
I don't understand.
It's very unusual, yeah.
Doesn't Gerry Adams have a beard?
Yes, you're right. Gerry Adams has a very distinctive and famous beard. Historically black, but now largely grey.
How can a baby have a beard?
The baby didn't have a beard.
Right.
She looked like Gerry Adams without a beard.
Okay.
It is, of course, hard to imagine Gerry Adams without a beard. The Gerry Adams beard is part and parcel of the Gerry Adams persona. It symbolises his revolutionary ardour, his passion for constitutional change, and now, as it whitens, it cements his status as eminence grise, ageing philosopher king. But without the beard, he'd look like she did to me, that cold autumnal morning on Cyprus Avenue. Innocent, irrelevant, lost.
In what way did... Her name again?
Mary May.
In what way did Mary May, your granddaughter, in what way could she closely resemble a man 60 years her senior?
Round about the eyes.
Her eyes?
Have you ever heard the expression, Fenian eyes?
No.
Very Fenian looking. Especially round the eyes.
No, I haven't heard that expression.
Are you familiar with the song, When Irish Eyes Are Smiling?
No.
When Irish eyes are smiling. They have all the songs. Our songs are pitiful alongside theirs. Most rebel songs are sentimental and self-serving, but not that one. That one is true. A Protestant's eyes never smile unless it's absolutely necessary. But Irish eyes, Fenian eyes, are forever smiling. That's how you tell the difference. The Irish smile as they kill, and as they destroy, they sing.
And what disturbs you about your granddaughter's eyes?
Do you know what a Fenian is?
It is a derogatory term for a Catholic.
Oh, I wouldn't say derogatory.
By my understanding, that is what it is.
Fenians use it themselves.
Perhaps some Catholics do use that expression in an attempt to reclaim it for themselves.
Reclaim it, exactly, yes.
But that does not permit you, as a Protestant, to use that expression with the same sense of entitlement.
But that's what we need to do as Protestants, as Unionists.
What?
Reclaim the term Fenian. We need to be able to say, without shame, without embarrassment, yes, this is a Fenian. Him, he's a Fenian. Yes. Her, she's a Fenian. Yes. And Gerry Adams is a Fenian.
So when you looked at Mary May, this was your initial reaction?
George Clooney is a Fenian. Boy George is a Fenian.
Did you hear my question?
Fenians are everywhere. Fenians are absolutely everywhere. Bill O'Reilly, Barack Obama, Roy Keane, the Pope. We as a people need to reserve the right to use the term Fenian. It's the only weapon we have left.
So your granddaughter, in your assessment, had Fenian eyes?
That's right. Squinty little Fenian eyes.
And this led you to believe she resembled Gerry Adams?
She looked like him, yes.
Without the beard?
Well, she'd only been alive a matter of weeks. That's not enough time for anyone to grow a beard, let alone a baby girl.
Did you tell your wife or daughter any of this?
No.
Why not?
They'd have thought I was crazy.
So what did you do?
I pretended I was sick. I lay in bed for days pretending to battle a debilitating virus. But instead, I contemplated the futility of procreation. I mourned. I mourned for myself. I mourned for others. And I laughed. First time in 10 years I laughed. But mostly I mourned. And my mourning was a prayer. I didn't know it at the time, but my mourning was a prayer.
A prayer for what?
Resolve.
So what happened next? What did you do?
I bought a pair of glasses.
A pair of glasses?
A tiny pair of glasses.
Why did you buy a tiny pair of glasses?
I also bought a thick black marker from the Easons in Donegal Place.
And why did you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To extinguish reasonable doubt. You're all right. You're all right. Why won't you talk? Don't tell me you can't talk. I know you can talk. Why do you look like Gerry Adams? What's going on, eh? What's going on that you look like a dirty wee Fenian? My wee girl, eh? Come on. Talk. Talk. There's no broadcasting ban anymore, Gerry. So you can talk as much as you like. So come on. Talk. Talk. Talk! Oh, now, come on. Oh, come on now. I'm sorry for shouting. Come on. Oh, yeah. You're a lovely wee girl, aren't you? Yes, a lovely wee beautiful girl who won't cry. What's all that crying about? No. Why do you look like Gerry Adams? Why don't you tell your granddaughter Eric why you look so much like that dirty old Fenian fucker Gerry Adams?
Dad!
Hello, love.
What were you saying to Mary May?
Nothing.
Were you saying something about her looking like Gerry Adams?
No.
You did. I heard you. That's what you said.
I didn't. Why would I say that?
Dad, are you okay?
Yes, yes.
Because you don't... There's something about you these days. You're not being yourself.
Why is everybody saying that? Why is everybody having to ask me all the time if I'm feeling okay? I am okay. Yes, I am okay. I am, yes. Fuck, yes. I am okay. I am okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Dad, calm down.
I am calm.
Can you give me Mary May, please?
Why?
Dad, please.
Why do you want her?
I want to hold her.
You get to hold her all the time.
Please, Dad.
I want to spend time with her. I never get to spend any time with her.
I don't think you should be. There's something...
Yes, Julie, what is it you want?
I want my baby back.
I'm not a psychopath, you know.
A what?
You're treating me like I'm some kind of psychopath, like I'm going to do something evil and appalling to your precious baby.
No, Dad, I just...
I'm fine, you know. I'm okay.
You're not, Dad. There's something. You're not being yourself.
She's mine too, you know. She belongs to me as much as she belongs to anyone.
She doesn't belong to you, Dad.
She does.
She is her own person. She doesn't belong to any of us.
She carries my heritage. And there are things I am not being told here.
Dad, I want to hold my daughter. Give her here.
Do you not trust me?
Dad.
Do you not trust me, Julie?
Oh, I trust you, Dad. I trust you and I love you. But I want my baby. She is my baby daughter and I want to see her now.
Yes. She is yours too. That's true. I'll give her to you on the condition
No,
that you
no
don't...
conditions, Dad. Just give me my baby right now. What have you done?
Now, please, let's not overreact.
What have you done to her? Dad!
Okay, it's important we all remain calm here. This situation... Ah, no, Julie, don't involve your mom. Oh, God.
What's going on? Mummy, look. Oh! You did that! Who do you think him?
Now, this is...
What are you playing at, you maniac?
Please, let's not...
What have
none
you
of
done
us...
to Mary May? I mean, what is this? Is this makeup?
It's black marker.
Is this a beard?
Yes.
You've drawn a black beard on your baby granddaughter?
Yes.
I can't get it off. It won't come off.
If you'll just let me explain.
A fucking beard? Why, Dad? Why?
I'm trying to explain, if you'll let me.
Explain. Explain this, please.
I'm trying to.
Andy put these on her.
Are these glasses?
Yes.
You put glasses on her?
Yes.
Are these real?
They don't have lenses.
Where are they from?
Build-A-Bear.
Where?
Build-A-Bear. They're from Build-A-Bear. They're glasses from a teddy bear.
No, what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, you're upsetting the baby.
I'm upsetting the baby. I'm upsetting the baby.
This situation is delicate. This situation is potentially explosive.
Dad, why did you do this? Is it a joke? If it's some kind of joke.
It's not a joke.
What is it? Tell me what it is. Tell me why.
I thought there's something I'm not being told here. This family is withholding secrets from one another, and I am a man who cannot abide a secret.
What are you talking about? Secrets? What are you
Julie, have you ever met Gerry Adams?
Who?
Gerry Adams, the president of Sinn Féin.
He was saying to Mary May
You know,
about-
it disgusts me to have to ask you this, but I want an honest answer.
He called Mary May a dirty wee Fenian fucker. I heard him. My God.
Answer the question, Julie.
What question?
Gerry Adams,
Oh, what about Gerry Adams?
have you had sex with him?
What?
Oh, Mum, when I came in here, he was asking Mary May why she looks like Gerry Adams.
Oh, Eric, what is wrong with you?
This baby does not look like a unionist. I am being lied to here, Bernie. Our daughter is dissembling. Our daughter is disingenuous. Our daughter has been fucking Fenians.
Dad!
I did not raise my daughter to copulate with the agents of Rome. I did not conceive a papal whore.
Mum, I can't deal with this. I can't. Get him. I can't.
It's true, Bernie. If you look at that baby closely, especially now that I've drawn the beard on her, you'll see that there's something. That is a Fenian in our house, Bernie. That baby is a Fenian. Now, I have nothing against Catholics. You know that. You know that I have always, over the years, I have reached out the hand of friendship to our Catholic neighbours. But I will not have Fenians in our house, Bernie. And I will not tolerate them in our family. We, as a family, as a people, as a nation, we are under siege, Bern. We must protect what we have. And if that slut has been hurrying herself around Ballymurphy and the Bogside and fucking Turf Lodge, then she's no daughter of mine. I want nothing more to do with her. And as for that baby, that fucking so-called baby, that unrepentant communist, that unapologetic soissant retard masquerading as a newborn, deliberately infiltrating this indomitable fortress of unionism that I have built with my own. This is our house, Bernie. Somebody needs to tell that Fenian baby bastard that this is our fucking house. And this is where we say no. This is where the line is drawn. No more. No more of this. This is it. This is where the Protestant people fight back. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Get out.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you need, Eric, I don't know what it is you need. I don't understand what this is. I don't even want to. I can't.
Are you all right, love?
Get out! Get out! Leave!
Did you always hate Catholics?
I've never hated Catholics. When did I say I hated Catholics?
You call them Fenians.
And I've explained my reasoning for that.
I'm just wondering where all this hatred comes from.
I like Catholics. I would even go so far as to say I adore Catholics. I mean, they're wrong. Obviously, they're wrong. Theologically speaking, the Pope is wrong. The hierarchy of their church is wrong. Their blasé dismissal of Holy Scripture is wrong. Their misplaced veneration of the Virgin Mary is wrong. Their sexual abuse of children is wrong. But I don't hate them for any of that.
You associate Catholicism with the sexual abuse of children.
As the entire world does, yes.
But not all Catholics sexually abuse children.
Yes, they do.
Many Catholics were horrified by what happened within their church.
No, that's not good enough. I don't accept that. They let it happen. They gave their children willingly to the priests like a medieval sacrifice.
But nobody wants their children abused.
Some people do. Catholics do. It's a complex form of self-loathing. Many people at some level enjoy seeing their progeny tortured. It makes sense. Why else would you inflict Catholicism upon your children?
Do you consider yourself a child abuser?
Of course not. Why would I?
Well, don't you think it's a legitimate question in light of your actions?
Yes, but your framing of it in such a manner is prejudicial.
So you wouldn't consider yourself a child abuser?
Absolutely not.
What's your relationship like with children?
I don't know what you mean.
How do you feel about them?
About children?
Do you hate them?
No.
Do you love them?
Love children?
You look disgusted.
I find the concept of loving children disgusting, yes.
Why?
It sounds like something a paedophile might do.
I'm not talking about the sexual abuse of children.
I'm glad.
I mean love.
Love.
Kindness, affection, respect.
Is that what love is?
Perhaps.
I don't see how one could respect children.
Why not?
They haven't done anything to deserve it.
But one can respect the life of a child.
Yes, but not in the same way that one can respect, I don't know, Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker.
That man never received a yellow card in his entire career. Can you understand what an achievement that is in the modern game?
And that makes him worthy of respect.
Well, he's not the only man I respect. He's just the first person I thought of.
So who else do you respect?
Disraeli, Lord Kelvin, Blair Main. I never met a child yet who merited the respect I would tender to the likes of Blair Main.
These men were children themselves at one point.
We were all children at one point. I was a child once too, and I wouldn't have expected anyone to respect me. Otherwise, what incentive could I have had to better myself?
So you had a difficult childhood.
Of course. Didn't everyone?
Your father died in the Second World War.
He died fighting Hitler.
Do you remember anything about your father?
I remember everything about him. The way he walked, the way he held himself. I remember his death.
I'm surprised.
Why?
You would have been very young.
I have an excellent memory.
What age were you when he died?
I don't remember.
So, what do you remember?
I remember the men coming to the door. I remember my mother's reaction.
What was her reaction?
She was very upset, but she was a woman. In those days, women were very emotional. Obviously, they're far worse now. Just look at my wife and daughter, how hysterical they became as the crisis enveloped us.
Were you upset?
Children don't feel things.
Of course they do. Children feel things as deeply as adults do.
Not really.
Often deeper than adults. Why wouldn't they?
Are you God?
Am I God?
Yes.
Why are you asking me that?
It's a straightforward question.
But you can understand why I might find it surprising.
Only if you weren't God.
Well, I'm not God.
Are you Jesus?
Why would I be Jesus?
So, who are you?
My name's Bridget. You know this.
Are you an angel? A demon?
Why do you think I'm other than what I say I am?
Since I came to this place, I've sought signs and portents. I've wondered if this was hell. And when I saw you, a black woman, a young black woman, and I mean no offense when I call you a young black woman.
I am a young black woman.
I've been sitting there wondering if you were a sign, a manifestation in your darkness, your femininity, your youth.
What kind of sign would I be?
Perhaps you are an angel, though you don't know it yet.
Eric, I'm struggling to understand this.
I am the opposite of you.
And what am I?
Africa.
I'm Africa.
And I am everything Africa is not.
And what is Africa?
Happy people dancing. Stupid people. Happy, stupid people. Disorganized. Unable to obey basic instructions, form governments, administer law, prone to committing genocide, susceptible to famine, likable, yes, likable people, lively and likable, wild with drink and dancing, suspicious of outsiders and incomers, superstitious, wary of God, the gods, unreasonable, violent, untamed, mad with religion, sex, the body and its repressions, love of the body and fear of the body too. Why are you smiling?
I'm sorry.
Have I said something amusing?
No.
So, why are you smiling?
All of these characteristics you ascribe to Africa,
Yes?
I could have said much the same of this country before I came here.
I don't follow.
Ireland, the Irish. Wild with drink and dancing.
Now I get you, yes.
Stupid, disorganized, mad with religion, violent, happy, stupid, unreasonable, susceptible to famine?
Yes, Bridget, but that's Fenians.
What's Fenian?
Drunk, violent, and stupid. Protestants are the opposite of this. If anything, you've simply reaffirmed the point I was making.
I think the point is, Eric, all of these characteristics, whether we ascribe them to Irish people, Africans, Fenians, they're ultimately stereotypes. Identity is complex, isn't it? My parents came to Britain from Nigeria, and I don't think any of those stereotypes you listed of Africa, Africanness, apply to me, or to my parents, or to anyone that I know.
I'm sorry if I've offended you.
It's not about offense. It's about clarity. It's about a deeper understanding.
I like Africans. I admire how they've coped with their many misfortunes over the centuries, your people.
My people?
Yes, you. The African people are most admirable in your resilience.
I'm not African, Eric. I'm British.
You consider yourself British?
I don't consider myself British. I am British. Like you.
Well, that's...
What? Would you like a drink of water?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, Bernie asked you to leave.
Yes.
Where did you go?
I went to a park, the Moat Park in Dundonald. I walked there. Do you know Dundonald?
No.
That's in the outskirts of East Belfast, several miles from Cyprus Avenue.
But you walked there.
I moved very slowly. Took me about 5.5 hours to get there. When I got there, I was on the brink of permanent collapse.
What did you do when you got there?
I sat down on a bench.
And how did you manage to assuage these feelings of what sound like nervous exhaustion?
I spent time thinking.
What did you think about?
I considered suicide.
And what prevented you from killing yourself?
Well, then the angel came.
An angel?
Yes.
What kind of angel?
A normal angel. An angel sent from above. An angel of the UVF. I thought about my childhood as I sat on the bench. About growing up in this city. And why I was the way I was. And it occurred to me that perhaps I was insane. Maybe this country and my, what did you call it? My cultural conditioning had finally driven me over the edge. Maybe this was the point of Irish republicanism, to traumatize us as a people to the extent where we had to surrender or would lose our minds. And it occurred to me that perhaps I wasn't a Protestant. I mean, I am, of course I am. I am a Protestant in the sense of not being a Catholic, but what is a Protestant? What does any of it even mean? I'm just what I was told I was. I wouldn't have chosen to be born in Northern Ireland if I'd had any choice. I'd have chosen to be born in New York or Scandinavia. And because of where I came from, I had no choice but to hate Catholics. And they're so easy to hate. The Irish, the indigenous Irish, and the worldwide Irish, the diaspora, they conspired to destroy us. They blew us up in our cars, shot us dead in our homes, tortured our minds with propaganda. They took advantage of our simple Presbyterian nature and our goodwill. They raised money in America to fund our decimation. For 400 years, they raped our women and burnt us out of our property. But then a lot of the time we did the same to them. And sometimes a whole lot worse. And the English treated them very badly too. And the English treated us very badly too, thinking we were the same as them. The English treated a lot of people very badly. But they didn't know any better at the time. They thought they were doing the world a favour by making them be more like the English. I've often wondered, if the English are so self-effacing, why did they make such a big effort to go all around the world making everybody behave exactly like them? And the Irish treated the English very badly too now, it has to be said. Blowing up their major cities, fighting in their pubs, generally bad-mouthing them all over the world. But then came Riverdance. And Liam Neeson. And you too. And now it's all grand to be Irish. It's fine. It's that Irish word everybody uses, crack. Sure, isn't it a great crack to be Irish? Sure. Begorra. Sure, isn't it a great crack? Sure, to be Irish. Sure, isn't it not? Sure. Sure, if you're Irish, you can come into the parlour. 10 years ago, I was in London, so I was, centre of the empire, and it felt to me like there were more Irish there than there were in Ireland. English voices, Cockney voices, calling themselves Irish. You've no idea what that does to a unionist mind like mine. To be welcomed as Irish by English people calling themselves Irish. To be congratulated for being Irish when you spent your whole life at war with the Irish. It can be very confusing. Invited I was into an Irish bar. It was a very Irish bar, as Irish a bar as you ever did see. Its outer walls were painted green and gold, and caricatures there were displayed on these very same walls of mischievous leprechauns drinking the black stuff and smoking the blarney. More Irish a bar than I'd ever seen in my own city. The kind of bar you might expect to see in Cork or Killarney. O'Neill's, it called itself. As Irish a name as you ever did hear. And Republican music blasted from its insides. Ballads to celebrate terrorism and mayhem. The rifles of the IRA. Blood on our land. Ave Maria. And over again, like a murderer's lament. If you're Irish, come into the parlour. Do you know it? If you're Irish, come into the parlour. There's a welcome there for you. If your name is Timothy or Pat, so long as you're not a Protestant, there's a welcome on the mat. If you come from the mountains of Mourne or Killarney's lake so blue, we'll sing you a song, we'll make a fuss, we'll blow up a building or maybe a bus. If you're Irish, this is the place for you. I love that old song. I felt seduced by it. Its lilting harmonies, its melancholy lyricism, its demented, haunting rhythm. And I almost went into the parlour. But then I thought, I'm not Irish, so how can I go into the parlour? But then again I thought, they all seem to think of me as Irish here, so perhaps I can, in actual fact, go into the parlour. But then again I thought, what if I go into the parlour and they find out that I'm not Irish? What will become of me? Perhaps they'll bait me with hurley sticks and throw tins of corned beef at my head. All the while screaming, "Hey, you dirty Protestant divil! Be gone with you, and may the bricks of the road rise up to smash in your Pope-denying skull." And then I thought the most terrifying thought of all. Maybe I am Irish. But I can't be. I can't suddenly be Irish any more than I could suddenly be French. And then I thought, maybe I've always been Irish. Maybe I've been led to believe I was British by successive governments of the English crown to further their own nefarious purposes. And throughout the centuries, as we all know, British governments have been nothing if not nefarious, particularly if it furthers their own purposes. But is that all that I am? A puppet? A patsy? Is that the sum of all that I am? There were men standing outside the pub smoking. I have nothing in common with them, I thought. Look at their hateful Fenian faces, their weird little Fenian eyes, twinkling at me seductively, their exotic Catholic hairdos, direct from the salons of the Vatican, and beards so black that could have been Argentinian whore masters. I can't be like them. I'm not like them. And then I thought, this is London. All these men are English. All these Irish men walking in and out of this pub, every one of them is English. They go to England for 100 years and call themselves Irish. We go to Ireland for 400 years and call ourselves British. If I'm insane, I am clearly not the only one. It's catching. It's catching. Throughout these islands, it's catching. I walked into the pub, O'Neill's. I ordered a Guinness. I never drank Guinness in Belfast, but I drank Guinness here to mask the unmistakable aroma of unionism that must have emanated from me so pungently. Seemed to work. A fat man in a Celtic top, or it might have been an Arsenal top, overheard my accent and asked me where I was from. Belfast, I said. I expected suspicion, horror, shrieks of despair. But instead, he placed a fat and friendly Fenian arm round my shoulder, told me his grandfather came from Limerick and offered to buy me a pint. First I was relieved, but then I worried that perhaps he was a homosexual and intended to sodomize me. I couldn't bear the thought of that. What if he invited me back to his house and expected sexual gratification? In such a nightmare scenario, I would have to reveal to him that not only was I not a homosexual, but also a Protestant and a unionist. And maybe this would arouse him further. Maybe he would sexualize all his anger and take it out on my arse. Centuries of rage at the oppression and starvation and thievery suffered by his ancestors, and the cold-hearted revenge for it all visited upon my single solitary arsehole. Oh, I couldn't bear the thought of losing my anal virginity so brutally, and to a man so fat and repulsive and Irish. English. I didn't say any of this out loud, of course. I thought it was crazy. He talked about London, about where he was born. Camden Town, mate, yeah. Good old Camden Town. How it was all Irish once, but now it was full of Indians and Chinese. I don't know if he meant restaurants or people. He said he didn't like black people. I thought it was strange he didn't like blacks. I was always told that in England they used to say, outside pubs, they used to hang signs which said, no dogs, no Irish, no blacks. He must have had mixed feelings when they outlawed that practice. Finally let into the pub, only to find it full of Rastafarians and Labradoodles. I liked him. Not that way. We didn't have sex. Turns out he wasn't a homosexual. In fact, he hated them too. poofs, he called them poofs, mate. They're all fucking poofs, the English. Well, we talked about football now. I don't know anything about football, but I'd heard that some crowd called Man United were playing well at that particular moment, so I volunteered this information, hopefully. Didn't know what I was talking about, but it felt great. For the first time in ages, I felt like a man. And we talked about women, about how we both liked women, but that they were a fucking nightmare to cohabit with. We both agreed we preferred sexy women to ugly women. But what makes a woman sexy? Well, she has to be young, but not too young, curvy, but not fat, skinny, but not anorexic, willing to do anything you tell her to in the bedroom, but have no sexual history whatsoever. He looked at me funny when I said that, so I shut up. Then he laughed uproariously, and I laughed too. When the pub shut, we went out into the streets singing songs. Irish folk songs, rebel songs. I didn't know any of the words, but I sang along anyway. At one point, I think I sang Soldier of the UVF to the tune of Spancel Hill. He didn't notice or seem to care. In fact, I think he joined in. I was so drunk that night. I think I would have had sex with him. In fact, I think we did share a kiss. Not a gay kiss. A manly kiss, like... I was so happy that night. I was Irish. For one night, I was allowed to be Irish, and I had a grand old time, so I did. I had the crack. And the crack was mighty. Oh, be Jesus and be Patrick it was. To be sure, to be sure. To be sure or not to be sure, that is the question. Lily Bolero, Chucky Erlaw, Sinead O'Connor, Maureen O'Hara, W.B. Yeats, Seamus Heaney, Graham Norton. What a night we all had. I woke up the next morning full of shame and regret. I never drank again.
Don't you fucking move, you Fenian cunt! You fucking move, you Fenian bastard. I'll blow your fucking head off. Put your hands in the air. I said don't move!
But you told me...
What?
You told me to put my hands in the air.
Yes, that's right, so I did. Well, don't move, but put your hands in the air.
How do I do that?
You can put your hands in the air, but apart from that, don't move. Can you get down on your knees as well, please?
But that...
What?
That also involves movement.
Right, okay, keep your hands in the air, get down on your knees, and after that, don't move. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you a Fenian?
What?
Are you a Fenian?
No.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
A wee boy said he was walking near this park bench and he heard you saying some very disturbing things.
No.
Yes, some very upsetting things. Whatever you said has upset this wee boy.
I didn't see any wee boy.
You might not have seen the wee boy, but the wee boy seen you, and the wee boy said you were talking about Irish identity. About your confusion over whether or not you were Irish. And not only that, you were talking Irish. And not only that, you were talking to yourself. Talking to yourself in Irish about being Irish. Now, that's not a sensible way to behave on a park bench near a loyalist housing estate, is it?
No.
2 loyalist housing estates, in fact. Ballybean's down there and Tullycarnet's up there. Not that the houses themselves is loyalist, it's the people that's in the houses is loyalist, just to clarify. Which one do you think I'm from?
What?
Ballybean or Tullycarnet? Where do you think I'm from?
I don't know.
Well, take a guess.
I wouldn't like to speculate.
Will you join in and stop spoiling the game?
Ballybean.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Ballybean, I don't know.
What makes you think I'm from Ballybean? Do I look like I'm from fucking Ballybean?
I don't know, it was just a guess.
Well, you're correct. You're correct. So you are. I am from Ballybean. Well done. You can put your arms down now. What's your name?
Eric.
Well done, Eric. Eric what?
Eric Miller.
Well done, Eric Miller.
Thank you.
I'm taking my knitted headgear off now.
Okay.
Don't turn around.
Won't.
So why were you talking about whatever it was you were talking about? Why were you talking to yourself and why were you talking Irish?
I was talking to my psychologist.
Where is he?
I don't know. It's a she.
She's a she?
Yeah, she's a young black woman.
Your psychologist is a young black woman?
That's right.
Well, that's commendably progressive. I applaud that.
Thank you.
What were you saying to her?
I was talking about the past.
What?
I was in her office and I was talking about the past. This is the past.
No, this is the now.
No, it's the past. In my mind, it's the past.
How can it be the past? How can this be the past? This is the now.
But this happened in the past.
Stop talking about the past. This is the now. It can't be a past. It's the now. Now, it's the now, the now. Fuck's sake. You're going to upset me the same way you upset the wee boy.
I'm sorry.
Why were you talking about Irish identity?
Because I'm struggling.
Why are you struggling?
I'm worried about the future.
Now you're talking about the future.
I'm worried about it.
First you're talking about the past. Now you're talking about the future.
I'm sorry for talking about the future, but it's the future that worries me.
All the time, drawing your attention away from the now. The now. You keep thinking like that, Eric. Life's going to pass you by. Any decent self-help book will tell you that. What exactly are you worried about?
That my descendants will be Irish. That Ulster Protestant identity will cease to exist on the island of Ireland. That the inevitability of a united Ireland will eradicate Ulster Loyalist culture.
And what else?
I can't say it.
Say it.
I might be Irish. I'm worried that I might be Irish and that my entire existence has been an elaborate lie driven by the forces of history.
How will we all worry about that? For what it's worth, I myself think there is an Irish dimension to Loyalist identity. It's inescapable, but it's certainly not predominant, if you know what I mean. Like, I consider myself to a certain extent Irish, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to stick a Guinness hat on and march about the streets on St. Patrick's Day, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to dress my dog up like Cathal Brew and parade it up and down the Newton Ards Road to commemorate the centenary of the Easter Rising, does it? And it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to run myself a nice, relaxing bath the night before I go to bed and unwind in soothing essential oils while listening to the Cranberries, does it? I appreciate the depth of your confusion and despair, Eric, but that still doesn't excuse the manner in which you traumatised the wee boy I was telling you about earlier.
Sorry about the wee boy.
His mother's devastated, so she is. He's only 10 and already he's begun to question the validity of Loyalist cultural identity.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you don't know what to say?
All I can say is I'm sorry.
Why are we here, Mummy? That's what he said there. Did this land used to belong to the Catholics? Did we steal it from them? Is our entire cultural identity based upon colonial theft and self-serving tribalism? She doesn't know what to tell him, and I don't know what to tell her, and now you're saying you don't know what to tell me? It's a fucking nightmare for everybody! Meanwhile, the Fenians are all laughing at us. Oh, fuck, I hate Fenians. I fucking hate them. Do you?
Yes.
Seriously?
I don't like them.
No, neither do I. You know, I'd love to fucking shoot a Fenian just once, just to get it out of my system.
I know what you mean.
Shoot him in the fucking face.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I joined the UVF after the peace process started.
Did you?
Very bad time to become a terrorist. Or a very good time, depending on your point of view. But a very bad time if you're looking to murder a Fenian. Which I was. How about I murder you?
What?
Did you not hear me? I said, how about I murder you?
But I'm not a Fenian.
I know, but you could pretend to be.
No.
Stick on a ginger wig and a Celtic top. Gives a bit of the old Fenian talk. Woo! Top of the morning to you. Go on, Christy, make your mark. And the north side Dubliners are the blacks of Dublin. So say it once and say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. You're a corker, Shannon. You're a corker, you are. Do you know what film that's from?
I don't.
Far and Away. Have you seen Far and Away?
I haven't.
It's not bad. It was Ron Howard directed that. Like, I don't think Ron Howard's ever made a bad film, Eric. He's made some that's mediocre or disappointing, or not to my personal taste. But I don't think you could ever accuse him of deliberately making a bad film. And in my eyes, that's more than commendable.
He's made some good films, you're right.
Far and Away isn't one of his best, like. It's no Parenthood, it's no Splash, but it's not bad. Tom Cruise plays an Irish Fenian who moves to America in pursuit of freedom and riches and true love, in the form of Cruise's real-life partner at the time, Nicole Kidman, playing a feisty Irish wench with no time for nonsense. Legendary Chicago-based film critic Roger Ebert praised the film's astonishing visual splendour, but lamented its simple-minded storytelling. And I don't believe I could reasonably disagree with that analysis, Eric. I don't mind Tom Cruise, even when he's being a Fenian. Do you like Tom Cruise?
I don't mind him.
I don't mind him too. Just wish he'd stop playing Fenians. Mission Impossible, Fenian, Collateral, Fenian. Top Gun, Fenian. Jerry Maguire, definite Fenian. And I'm pretty sure that vampire he played in an interview with a vampire was a Fenian too. Did you ever notice that most vampires in most films are Fenians? Where are all the Protestant vampires, Eric? When will our stories be told? When will we see Tom Cruise playing a misunderstood loyalist vampire? Getting burnt out of his home in Clue Place by an unstoppable mob of ignorant, cockeyed, short-strand tigs? When will that happen, Eric?
I don't think that will happen.
I think you're right. And the world is a poorer place because of it. So go on then.
What?
Do it.
Do what?
Do your impression of Tom Cruise in Far and Away, so that I can murder you for being a Fenian and not feel bad about it.
No.
Why not? Don't defy me without good reason, Eric. Why will you not do it?
I can't do impressions.
That is a good reason. No point you even trying. If you're not going to convince me, you'll just embarrass the both of us. Oh, God, what are we going to do, Eric?
About what?
What are you doing still on your knees? Get up. Sit on the bench beside me here, look. We've established you're not a Fenian. You don't have to walk about on your knees like you're at confession.
Thank you.
Sit on the bench like a Protestant.
I am sitting on the bench.
Good man. So, what are we going to do about this, Eric?
This what?
This terrible situation. I have to kill you now.
But I'm not a Fenian.
I know, and that's the tragedy. First person I get an opportunity to murder, and he turns out to be a Protestant. And not just any Protestant, but a Protestant in a nice suit. Like your suit.
Thank you.
You must be from somewhere very nice if you can afford a suit like that. Where are you from, Eric?
Cyprus Avenue.
You are not.
I am.
Oh, I love Cyprus Avenue. That's my favourite street in Ulster. My favourite street in the world. Although I've never been outside Ulster, so to me Ulster is the world, and that's the way it should be. Oh, I dream of Cyprus Avenue.
It's very nice.
I can't believe the first person I ever have to murder in my burgeoning career as a loyalist paramilitary is a Protestant from Cyprus Avenue. This is the worst day ever.
Do you really have to murder me?
Yes! I'm accountable to the wee boy's mother. And the wee boy's mother is demanding reparation. If I don't have your blood on my hands by the end of the night, she'll be very upset. She'll be outraged. She'll be apoplexed.
It was then I did something I never thought I'd be capable of doing.
Who are you talking to?
My psychologist.
I can't see anybody. You must be mad.
I must be.
What did you do then that you never thought you'd be capable of doing?
I know a Fenian.
You do not?
I know a Fenian I'd like to see killed.
Who is it?
It's a member of my family.
A Fenian in your family?
Unfortunately, yes.
Who is it?
It's my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter? Your granddaughter's a Fenian?
She is.
Well, that's bad luck.
I'd like to offer you her life in exchange for mine.
That's dark.
I don't like her. I think she's intent on destroying our family. I'd like to see you smash her Fenian skull against the wall.
Jesus Christ, I thought I hated Fenians, but you're even worse than me. Wanting to see your own granddaughter killed? That's shocking.
Will you do it?
What age is she?
5 weeks.
5 weeks? Fuck that, she's a newborn baby. I'm not killing a newborn baby, no way.
There's something else I haven't told you.
Nothing you could tell me would make me want to kill a newborn baby.
She's Gerry Adams.
What?
She's Gerry Adams.
Who is?
My granddaughter.
She's Gerry Adams?
Yes, she's Gerry Adams.
The Gerry Adams?
The president of Sinn Féin, yeah.
Fuck, I hate Gerry Adams.
So do I.
I'd give anything to kill Gerry Adams.
I'm offering you the chance.
But how can a baby be Gerry Adams?
I'm not sure. At first I thought my daughter had had sex with Gerry Adams. That Gerry Adams was literally the child's father.
Well, that must have been very upsetting for you.
But now I think it's more sinister than that. Now I think that Gerry Adams has disguised himself as a newborn baby and successfully infiltrated my family home.
You're joking?
I wish I was.
That's exactly the kind of thing he'd do too. The sleeked Fenian cunt. Well, why your family?
Sure, maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe other notable Republicans are disguising themselves as babies and infiltrating Protestant homes throughout the province as part of a long-term strategy to destabilise the Union.
Yes! That's so typical. That's exactly the kind of scheme those malevolent cunts would cook up. Have they no sense of shame? Have they no understanding of history? Ah, those fucking malevolent, rebellious cunts. Those absolutely irredeemable, unsalvageable, malevolent Fenian cunts. Those Fenians, those godless Fenians, those cunts of the Fenian Brotherhood of the IRB. Do you hear me, Eric? The IRB! Those heathen, atheist Fenian bastards! those are lackeys of Rome, those Machiavels, those latter-day Machiavels, those ne'er-do-wells, those daughters of casement, those bastard sons of Pierce, those are nieces of Beelzebub, those Nancy boys, those despicable Nancy boys of Irish patriotism, those lickers of priests, those suckers of nuns' tits, those shameless paramours of sacrament and doctrine. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I hate them. I hate them. I fucking hate them!
Yes, me too.
They killed us in the war and now they're killing us in the peace.
Exactly, that's it. Exactly.
When do you want me to do it?
You'll do it.
Of course I'll do it. I'd love to do it. I'd love to put a stop to this dastardly Republican scheme, this unthinkable satanic stratagem, this dystopian blueprint for the annihilation of our beleaguered, beloved Ulster.
How about tonight?
Can't do it tonight.
Why not?
Got me anger management tonight.
I see.
Yeah, see, every Tuesday evening I go to my anger management.
But this is a Wednesday.
Fuck! Fuck! Right, okay, we'll do it tonight then.
Right.
You meet me here at 7.
Right.
My name's Jimmy, by the way.
Right, Jimmy.
Don't call me Jimmy.
Oh, right.
People around here call me Slim.
Okay, Slim.
And Eric, if this baby doesn't look like Gerry Adams, you know I'll have to kill you.
You'd be blind not to see it.
Okay. All right. I'll tell them.
Well?
She wants you to leave.
Okay.
She says she'll be back in half an hour and she wants you gone by the time she gets here.
I can understand why she feels that way.
So?
Right. I'll go. Thanks for the tea.
Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm not.
Are you sorry?
For what I did?
For calling me a slut?
Yes. Will you forgive me?
It hurt, Dad. It really hurt.
I know it must have done. I'm very sorry.
And to see you reject Mary May that way, to treat her like...
Yes.
Like you hate her.
No, I know.
Do you hate her?
Who?
Mary May.
No, of course not.
Do you hate me?
No. You're my daughter. How could I hate you? I love you. I love you.
Where are you going to stay?
Tonight, I don't know.
Why don't you stay at one of your friends?
I have no friends.
That's not true.
All my friends are your mother's friends.
I'm sure one of them would be willing to help.
They all hate me.
That's not true.
And I hate them.
Oh, come on, Dad.
They're cunts.
Maybe we could ring the hospital for you.
The hospital?
Yeah, the Ulster.
Why the hospital?
Maybe they could find you a bed for the night.
Why would I go to the hospital? I'm not sick.
Dad.
Do you think I'm sick? I don't feel sick.
You are, Dad. You are sick.
I don't feel sick.
Dad, you're not well. Mentally, you're not well. You're not yourself.
Am I not?
No, your behaviour and I don't know. I'm not an expert, Dad, but there's something wrong with you.
If I'm not myself, who am I?
Maybe it's post-traumatic stress, like I don't know, something that happened in the past.
I've been thinking a lot about the past.
I know you have, Dad.
And about the future.
Well, what about the future?
And in so doing, I've taken my attention away from the now, like he said.
Like who said? What are you talking about, Dad?
I don't want this baby, what's her name?
Who?
Mary May.
Yes.
I don't want her to grow up in the world the way it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, uh-huh. I think, Dad, the world can be a scary place, and I think you had a very difficult childhood, a very traumatic childhood.
No, don't do that.
I'm just saying, Dad.
Don't use my childhood as an excuse for anything.
Just your father, Dad, when you were
fuck
so
off,
young.
Julie, don't talk about that.
Okay, Dad, okay. Calm down.
Don't fucking tell me to calm down. Especially don't tell me to calm down when I come in here calm and you're the one that riles me up.
Okay, Jesus.
Don't. Please, don't. Don't be a cunt like your mother. And don't raise your daughter to be a cunt like you.
Dad, you know what? Fuck you, Dad. I'm trying to help you here.
I know, I'm sorry.
Do not direct language like that at me. And do not talk about my daughter that way.
Okay, fine.
Is that what this is? Is this why you're angry at me? Do you hate me because I'm a girl?
No!
Mum told me you wanted me to be a boy. Is that it? After all these years, are you angry I'm a girl?
Don't listen to your mother, Julie. She's a liar. She always has been. I don't hate you. If you listen to me, I already told you I love you.
Oh, my God. Is this why you drew a beard on Mary May? Because you want her to be a boy? Are you angry that another woman's been born into this family?
No!
Do you hate me for not giving you a grandson?
I don't fucking hate you, Julie. If you'd actually listen to me for once in your stupid whore life, I drew a beard on the baby to test my theory that she was Gerry Adams.
Gerry Adams. Gerry fucking Adams.
I realise you think that's insane.
It is insane.
But I had to test my theory.
And what happened? Is Mary May Gerry Adams?
I believe she is, yes.
Oh, she's not, Dad. She's not. Mary May is not Gerry Adams.
I realise we have a difference of opinion here, but I think you could at least respect my point of view.
Ah, you fucking lunatic! I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry, Dad. I should have more compassion. I don't mean to...
You're okay.
I'm sorry.
You're all right.
I realise how much you hate Catholics.
I don't hate Catholics. I hate Republicans.
And that you were badly affected by the troubles.
Don't
and you
talk
lost
about
a lot of
the
your
troubles!
friends. I hate the IRA too, Dad. I hate them for what they did to you, and I hate them for what they did to this country.
It's right to hate them.
But we have to move on.
No.
Northern Ireland is a different place now.
No.
I work alongside Catholics all the time, and they're nice people.
I have nothing against Catholics.
They're the same as us.
They are not the same as us.
They have the same hopes and dreams and fears as we do.
I do not hope for a united Ireland. I do not pine for a 32 counties Irish Socialist Republic.
Neither do most Catholics. Here or down south, most of them couldn't care less.
They all vote for Sinn Féin.
Nobody votes.
What?
Nobody votes for anyone. Nobody cares anymore. As long as people aren't getting killed, nobody cares.
Nobody cares anymore, that's it. Nobody cares.
You are living in the past, Dad. You are fighting old battles that nobody cares about anymore.
This country is sleepwalking into a united Ireland.
There'll never be a united Ireland.
Who says?
Well, nobody wants it. Just as none of their lot care enough to fight for it, none of our lot care enough to fight against it. It's a good balance.
You're very naive, Julie. You underestimate the relentless tenacity of pan-nationalism.
And so what? If there is a united Ireland, big deal.
Big deal? That would make us Irish.
Well, we are Irish anyway.
Who is?
Us.
Me and you?
Everyone.
Everyone where?
Everyone born in Northern Ireland. Catholic or Protestant, whatever. Oh, we're Northern Irish. We're Irish. What's the big difference?
Oh, fuck.
Daddy, you okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Daddy.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Daddy,
Christ.
something's wrong.
Jesus
Daddy.
Christ. Oh, get away from me. You're not my daughter. I denounce you. I denounce you. Her, Satan, Jezebel.
Okay, Dad, calm the fuck down.
What's Mary May?
What is she?
Is she a unionist or a Republican?
She's neither. She's a little baby.
Will you raise her as a unionist or a Republican?
Oh, I'll raise her as nothing. No, I'll raise her to respect all people and not judge a person on their religion or their race.
You raise her as nothing, she'll be nothing.
She'll not be prejudiced.
Without prejudice, we're nothing. If we don't discriminate, we don't survive.
Okay, Dad. I think you should go. Why don't you go before Mum gets back?
I'm not going anywhere.
Me and Mum don't want you here now. It's best that you go.
Where's this baby? Where's this nothing baby?
She's upstairs.
Bring her here to me.
No.
I want to see her.
No, Dad, you're not seeing her. Get out.
Let me see her now.
No, Dad. You are not in a fit mental state. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Oh, I shouldn't have argued with you. Oh, look. Why don't I ring the doctor and we'll get someone out to see you?
No.
All right, look.
No. 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 No, no.
Dad.
No, no,
Dad,
no.
Dad, this is enough now. Come on.
No, 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 no. No. No.
What are you doing, Daddy?
All right, Gerry. Grand Eric's coming to get you now.
I've been thinking about it and I've decided I can't do it.
You can't do it?
I can't do it. I cannot kill a celebrity.
A celebrity?
That's right.
You can't kill a celebrity?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's a baby.
Yes.
How can a baby be a celebrity?
It's Gerry Adams.
Well, I know that.
Well, you might as well say, how can a baby be Gerry Adams?
Baby is Gerry Adams.
And Gerry Adams is a celebrity.
Is he?
Yes, he's world famous.
I suppose he is. I never thought of him like that before.
So I can't do it. I can't kill a celebrity. I'm sorry.
How come you never said this before? You said you hated Gerry Adams. You couldn't wait to kill him.
I was in the moment.
What?
I live in the moment, Eric. I'm not like you.
So you were in the moment and...
Yeah, I was in the moment and I got a wee bit carried away with my anger. And I forgot he was a celebrity. I can't kill celebrities, Eric. It's the one rule I abide by in life. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Yes, sorry. And again, how many times do you want me to say it? What, do you want me to get down on my knees and suck your fucking dick here? I'm fucking sorry.
Well, sorry's no good to me, Slim.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Do you realise what I had to go through to get this baby here?
I'm conscious of your plight, yes.
Oh, I wish you had let me know sooner.
Well, I didn't have a number for you. We should have exchanged numbers. My fault. Look, I always like to make a dramatic exit. So when I said to you, and Eric, if this baby doesn't look like Gerry Adams, you know I'll have to kill you. I then thought, yep, this is a good time to leave.
So what does this mean for us?
Well, you know I need recompense.
Yeah.
For the wee boy's mother.
Yeah.
And I presume you still want the baby to die.
Yeah, of course.
So there you go. You need the baby to die, and I need a blood sacrifice. So you can kill the baby.
Oh, no, that wasn't the arrangement.
But the arrangement's changed.
I thought you wanted to be a terrorist.
I am a terrorist.
Well, I'm offering you a magnificent opportunity here to really put yourself on the map as an A-list terrorist.
Eric, killing a celebrity is the worst thing a human being can do. Add to killing someone the entire world has a pre-existing relationship with. When you murder a celebrity, you murder not just a person, but the idea of a person. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Plato's theory of forms, Eric, but I've studied them extensively, under the tutelage of some of the finest minds the UVF has ever produced. Provocative loyalist thinkers like John McMichael, Michael Stone, Billy Wright, Robert Beischer Bates, the philosophers of loyalism, if you will. And all my studies indicate that if I were to carry out this murder, there would be a heavy moral and psychic cost to my being. To my being, Eric. To my fucking being. So I can't do it. I refuse to do it. And also, there's the fact that it's a baby. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I also think it's wrong to kill a baby, even if the baby happens to be Gerry Adams.
Well, I don't know what to say, Slim.
Well, I'm sorry I put you in this position.
This is a real mess, Slim.
I understand how you feel.
Because I didn't have to come here tonight. I could have ran away. I could have gone to Scotland and found some deranged Glasgow Rangers fan on the streets of Yoker to perform this action. But instead I came here. I brought this baby here to this place. And I brought her here with hope, with expectation. And now because of your doubts, your equivocation, you've made a difficult situation stressful.
I don't know how many times I have to say sorry here, Eric.
You think I want this? This is my granddaughter, for fuck's sake. You think I take pleasure in what we're about to do here? I appreciate that you're full of doubt, that you're scared. I'm scared too. It's impossible not to be scared when faced with a task like this. I murdered my daughter today, Slim. I know what it is to take innocent life and to grieve that life and to question the morality of one's actions. And I take full responsibility for my actions. It's part of my Christian duty as a Protestant to do so. Will we be damned for this action? Perhaps, Slim, perhaps. What are our sins? Murder, infanticide, placing love of country before obedience to God's commandments. We say, for God and Ulster. You've heard that expression many times before, I'm sure, Slim. I love God. I am not ashamed to say it. But I love Ulster more. And if I have to choose between God and Ulster, I choose Ulster. And if I am damned for love of Ulster, then I accept my damnation with pride. There's a voice in my head, Slim. There's a voice in my head. Is there a voice in your head?
Yes.
There is, isn't there?
Yes.
That voice is telling you that this is wrong, that we are wrong, that you're wrong, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. That's a good voice. That voice is telling you that we are making the correct choice here, the rational choice. This is murder. No good pretending it's anything else. But if we don't murder him, then we are complicit in the death of Ulster. Our Zion, our Jerusalem, our Oceania.
Eric.
Yes.
What if it's not Gerry Adams?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What if your daughter was right? What if your wife is right? She's just a baby and Gerry Adams has nothing to do with it. And you're just a guy having an episode.
Don't be so fucking stupid. Do you think I would have endured all this? The destruction of my marriage, the death of my beloved daughter, the abandonment of my good name for an everyday insignificant baby. Would I have sacrificed everything for a falsehood? This is Gerry Adams, there can be no doubt.
Can I look at her?
Yeah, of course. The resemblance is striking, is it not? The eyes, the ears, the whole personality.
She has your eyes.
What?
She has your eyes, your ears, your whole personality. She looks like you.
No, she doesn't.
Yep, she's got your serious mouth as well, your very serious mouth.
But she looks like Gerry Adams.
I'm sorry to say she doesn't.
Have another look.
I've looked.
But really look.
Oh, yeah. All I can see is you.
That cannot be.
This is your face. This is not Gerry Adams. This is your granddaughter, and she's been born with your face.
But she's Gerry Adams.
She's not Gerry Adams.
She is.
She's not Gerry Adams.
She has to be.
She's not.
She is.
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 She's not.
She is. She is. She is. She is. She is. She is. She is.
She
She is. 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 She fucking is.
She's fucking not.
She is my fucking granddaughter, and I'm telling you, she is Gerry fucking Finian bastard Adams.
She is not Gerry Adams. How the fuck can she be Gerry fucking Finian bastard Adams, Eric? She's a separate fucking entity. A person cannot be in one place and then masquerading as a baby elsewhere. Clearly you haven't thought this through, have you?
But she has to be. She has to be. If she isn't, why would I think she is? Where could such a thought have come from, and why would I think such a thing? Why? Why?
Some malady within. An unresolved impulse, perhaps. Some pernicious discontent. Open your mouth.
My mouth?
Yes, open your serious mouth.
But why?
Well, I told you if this baby wasn't Gerry Adams, I'd have to kill you.
Yes,
and
but...
seeing we're both agreed she's not Gerry Adams, I reckon it's about time I killed you. Open your mouth.
Slim, please.
Pretend you're at the dentist. You like the dentist, don't you? Everybody likes the dentist.
If you just let me speak.
No, I don't think so. Sorry, no. No, sorry, no, sorry, no, 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 no. Sorry, 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 no. Sorry, sorry, Eric. Ulster says no. Open your mouth. Open your fucking mouth. Open the old mouth. Ah, sure, open the old mouth there, sure. Just for the crack. Just for the old Finian fucking crack, bigara. Open your mouth. Open your fucking mouth now! Oh, well. Fuck this. Speak. Don't fucking move. Don't fucking scream.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Oh my
Bernie,
god, no.
Bernie,
Oh my god,
Bernie,
no.
it's me. It's me.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Look.
I know.
She's not breathing.
Don't panic.
We need to ring an ambulance.
I already rang them. They're on their way. It's okay. She'll be okay.
But she's not
The
breathing.
fella on the line said to leave her be.
What fella?
The fella sent the ambulance.
Talk to someone.
He said the ambulance was on its way and to leave her be and she's probably okay.
Why are you dressed like that?
Like what?
Like what? Like that?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just clothes, normal clothes.
It's cold.
You're not even listening to me.
It's so cold. Oh God, oh Jesus. Oh God, oh Jesus.
Don't upset yourself, love. Would you like a wee cup of tea?
Cup of tea?
Or what about a wee fry?
Cup of fucking tea!
Calm down, will you? Look at it this way. If she's dead, sure, what can we do about it? What?
No. No! You didn't. You couldn't have not this, Eric. No, you didn't.
Would you like to take a wee seat?
Where's the baby?
I'm sure you're tired. I know I am.
Where's the baby?
What baby?
What baby? The baby? The fucking baby?
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Tell me where she is.
He's safe.
He?
The baby, he's okay.
Oh, she. Eric, you mean she?
Yes, she.
So where is she? Where the fuck is she?
Jesus, I thought you of all people would understand, Bernie.
Understand what?
Julie's from a different generation. She hasn't been through what we've been through.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
You're from Sandy Row. You know how it is.
What is?
How it has to be. What we have to do. Please, Tell me you understand, Bernie. I still love you in spite of everything. This is what marriage is all about. Acceptance.
Eric, come on, just take me to her, please.
Well, no, it's not.
Show me where she is.
Wait now, you're going to have...
Where the fuck am I? Oh.
You're leaving me with very few options here. Oh, yeah, I remember that scarf. That's a nice scarf. Did I buy you that scarf? I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but it's the only way you'll listen. Mary May is in the bin. The kitchen bin. The long metallic bin, not the recycling bin. It was almost full, but I managed to squeeze her in there with the rest of the rubbish. Ah, yes, she's still there. She's still breathing. She's covered in coffee granules and banana skins. Why have you not been emptying it? You go on about I do nothing about the house. But I go away for a few days, look at the state of the bin. She doesn't seem to mind anyway. By the way, I am sorry about killing Julie, I really am, but I had to do it. Now, I know you're more sensitive than I am about this kind of thing, but I think it's important for our marriage that we go through this together. Now, don't make the mistake of mistaking this baby for a baby. I almost made that mistake. I know it looks like a baby, but it's not a baby. It's the president of Sinn Féin, the member for Belfast West, the elected representative of some place called Louth. I don't know where that is, Bernie, somewhere in the Free State. No doubt very Fenian if they're willing to return him to their pseudo-parliament again and again, probably near Cork or Galway. Some comfortable place for Irish devilment. What kind of democratic assembly gives a baby such responsibilities anyway? They must be mad down there. Now, it's not an easy thing to kill a baby. You have to make peace with the violence inside. Then what's that?
What are you feeling right now?
Love.
Love.
Yes, love. I feel love.
Who do you feel love for?
Gerry Adams. In this moment of killing Gerry Adams, I love him. In this instant of killing him, it strikes me for the first time our common humanity. And I realize that life is precious.
Life is precious.
It is. But not so precious that we can't destroy it. We can choose to destroy life if the choice is moral. What did this baby's life matter if its death saved Ulster?
And have your actions saved Ulster?
It's too soon to tell. Maybe even this can't save us. Maybe it's enough that we existed once, that we once were, and although my act was abhorrent, disgusting, apparently psychotic, it was better that I did it. It was an act that proclaimed that I would not consent to my own destruction. Part of me in the middle of it all was hoping God would find a way to stop me. He'd done so with Abraham. There was biblical precedent.
Do you think God would approve of what you did?
Well, he wouldn't disapprove.
Do you think he'll forgive you?
What's there to forgive? I haven't done anything wrong.
But what if the baby wasn't Gerry Adams? You said so yourself.
I said what?
That she wasn't Gerry Adams.
When did I say that?
In the park with Slim.
No, Slim said that.
But Slim wasn't real.
What?
You know that, Eric.
What are you talking about? I invented Slim. Slim was real. I saw him.
Mary May.
Slim wasn't real. Have you ever heard the like?
Eric, what I'm asking is what if Mary May wasn't Gerry Adams?
But she was.
What would it mean to you if she wasn't?
It would be insane. It would mean I was insane. I'd killed my wife and daughter for no good reason. I would burn in hell for all eternity. No, no, no. God would forgive me. God forgives all wrongdoing. The Bible tells us this.
But for God to forgive you, you'd have to admit you was wrong.
Yes. But I wasn't wrong. Was I?
You murdered Mary May. You murdered Julie. You murdered Bernie.
Yes, but I could have killed a whole lot more. I only killed my own family. Only my wife and my daughter and only a baby who never knew what was happening anyway.
Eric!
Was I wrong? No, no, no!
Why do you laugh?
I'd forgotten how much I enjoy saying no.